Do you think there's any fairness to Patrick Mahomes being like visibly upset? Like, and Andy Reid has never had this called against him in his career. This is the first time offensive offsides has ever been called on Andy Reid, and it is the third receiver inside, Kadarius Toney, who was called for it. And is that a question of, hey, he shouldn't have been offsides here? Why did you call that and interrupt one of the greatest plays? Or is it he was offsides, but also why is your receiving core so bad that you have Kadarius Toney on your team where you're able to have him on the field and allow him to make that error?
Well, he also lined up offsides 4 times in that game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think they have a right to be upset, sure. But also, you're the Kansas City Chiefs, and you get every call. You get every single call go your way. So it's kind of ironic to see them complain about a call that doesn't go their way, because it makes them look like babies at this point.
Yeah.
Like, sure, if you're like emotions are high, like initial reaction, sure, you're upset about it, sure, whatever. But like to go on the press conference and talk about it and then going up to Josh Allen saying that's the worst call ever, like Josh Allen must have been like, dude, give me a break. Please.
You of all people.
You like, I had one of the greatest playoff games of all time against you. My defense let me down, and then the fucking coin flip decided the game. Like, please shut the fuck up. If I was Josh Allen, I'd be like, okay, buddy, sure. So Josh Allen, like, I don't think he must have been like, all right, buddy, whatever.
Yeah.
But Patrick Mahomes, every call goes your way. The Chiefs, the refs love you. And now a play doesn't go your way and you guys squeal like a bunch of pigs. Give me a break, please. Yeah. Perspective is important in this. And the Chiefs, every call goes your way. This doesn't go your way this time. Get over it. Move on to the next game and maybe score more than 17 points. And this isn't a problem.
Yeah, I think score more points. And I think at the end of the day, I'm not someone who's going to blame the refs, and it is, you have to play well enough where you don't put yourself in a position where the refs can determine the game. And then putting yourself in that position, well, how do you get there? Well, you get there by relying on Sky Moore, relying on Kadarius Toney, who's an obvious bust in New York, and you thought you could fix him there. And now this offense seems like a little bit unfocused, a little bit undisciplined, and Eric Bieniemy was the bad cop in Kansas City. And now the offense is a little bit unbuttoned. Travis Kelce does look a year older, and it's not as dynamic, even though it's pretty much the same wide receiving core that they had last year, but this team just doesn't look as dynamic. I get Pacheco didn't play in this game. They probably would have won if Pacheco played. And I don't think the Chiefs are done, especially in a year like this where it's been a lot of, we don't really know who the number one contender in the AFC is. So I'm never going to bet against Patrick Mahomes. But if any year is the Chiefs off year, it definitely feels like this year. And they definitely don't feel that focused, and they don't feel like they're on a mission focused on repeating the Super